Good morning world. It's a bit of an overcast start to the day, but still beautiful and warm. We're just moving into the new house today. We have a lot of stuff that we need to bring over. As many of you know already, we've been away for a few days, and now that we've come back we can see that Papang has been working hard getting the fence fixed. This guy is such a hard working man. He's doing it all by himself, late 70s. Never seems to get fatigued. He's always working the land, and now he's building this fence for us. It's going to be made out of plastic, so it's not going to rot away. It's going to be painted brown later, so it blends in with the environment, and we'll decorate it with some beautiful flowers and plants to make it look nice and pretty when it's all done. I'm so glad that we've rented this new house area. It really does feel like we've got much more of a home space now. I definitely appreciate this space more every time I go away for a few days and then come back. The coastline here, there's something very special about it. I love the fact that you can really hear the waves crashing against the shore because the reef is a lot smaller, so it sounds more raw and wild. And every country that we've lived in so far, we've always preferred that kind of coastline. It's nice to be able to swim, but swimming in the rock pools is enough for me. When it comes to the sea itself, I enjoy the sound of the sea, and we really get that here on the east coast of the island. Story's been up and about for a while already. One of the first things that she asked to do is if she could go and feed the goats, so Mummy gave her some cauliflower leaves and she's gone down to look for them. They're not actually in their cage at the moment, so we went for a little jungle walk to see if we could find them anywhere. A little bit of a morning explore, make use of the environment around us, this beautiful coconut jungle right next to the sea. Couldn't really ask for a better location, could you? I can see that the sun is now piercing through the clouds and it's warming up a lot. Looks like it's going to be a nice sunny day. It's good that Papang is an early riser because he can do this work while it's still cool, because the sun really does hit this side of the house early in the morning and it gets quite scorching at some points in the day. It's nice for everybody to be busy and to have a role, to be occupied and have fun doing it. The sun is well and truly coming out now. Sacha's making some breakfast. My first task of the day is to put the wall hangings up in this house. We want to hang our tapestries or macrames that Sacha did. They're really heavy, so I'm going to have to put a screw in the wall so that they don't pull down. Just having that little pop of colour inside the white house makes it look really good. We're trying to think of a colour theme actually. In our house we've got like a kind of minty green that we've been using, white and green. So we're thinking perhaps in here we could do a yellow or a purple, and we definitely need to get some garden furniture to sit out here. Right now I'm sitting on two broken chairs. I just found these in the laundry zone. It's good enough to have a little cup of coffee on, but we will be looking for a more long-term solution online. Oh, we left this up from before? From your little Easter party. Yeah. I don't think you're tall enough, are you?
I think I am.
Think you can do it? You can do better than that. We've got some hanging to do, haven't we, Story? Tools.
Yeah.
Have a look what we left in here from last time.
This that I haven't built with this.
I see. You left it on your craft table.
Yeah, should I try to do it?
You can sit down and see what's in your craft bag. It's an alien?
Yeah.
Cool. This painting here was actually done for us by one of our friends who was living in Portugal with us. So Adriana, if you're watching this, it made it all the way here to the Philippines. We are going to hang it in this house. Because it's a smaller house, it should be easier to make it feel a bit more cozy.
I wish I could sleep in these cozy houses with these cozy beds.
Yeah.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad?
That means bye-bye.
It doesn't, it means Merry Christmas in Spanish. Why are you saying that?
Feliz Navidad, bye.
Okay.
Look at this. Anyway.
Mummy needs to make the string shorter, doesn't she? Can you see what Mum's doing? Up there?
Yeah. I'm a bit clumsy, aren't I?
No.
Oh.
I've just brought some snacks over to the house, some watermelon juice and some chunks of watermelon as well, some Easter chocolate and some crisps. So we can just have a nice little chill out over here. Hi. You found Brown there. Where was he?
Behind the beanbag. Look.
Yay, Brown Bear's back.
Found him.
Yeah.
So we've both been discussing garden furniture for a few days now to put out here. But just now I brought some chairs out and sat out the front of the house and realised this is also a lovely place to put a few chairs.
There you go.
Thank you. What a tropical sight that is.
Yeah.
It's freshly squeezed. Amazing. Sitting here with my watermelon juice, looking at these palm trees in front of me, even on an overcast day. It's pretty special. These are the watermelons that we bought from the lady by the side of the road.
Yeah.
Isn't
This
it?
is a whole watermelon and a half juiced up. I made some for Story as well, so 3 big glasses.
And these are really big gin glasses, aren't they? If anyone's had a gin glass before, you know how much they can hold. You didn't want to join us outside then? You wanted to stay there?
You can stay in here too.
I know why you wanted to stay there. Because the crisps are in there. Is that right? No?
Because it's nice and juicy.
Oh.
It's nice and juicy.
You like the watermelon juice?
Yeah.
It's delicious, isn't it?
It's good. The mermaid is my friend.
Ah. Show me your mermaid cup. That's the one, isn't it? And how are the chips? Are they spicy?
A little bit.
Can you handle spice now? Papang's still hard at work there, fitting his fence for us.
Oh
Gone to see Papang do his work?
yeah. Yeah. Doing a new fence.
Yeah. And it should be safe enough so Eden doesn't fall out. No, he's measuring. Right, Story, you're going to keep yourself busy with your amazing drawing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you help me?
I have to drill holes in the wall.
But actually, you can help a little bit because it's a bit struggly.
Well, you do what you can and I'll come and help you after I've drilled my holes. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if this looks any good.
Dad,
Yeah.
I'm just going to see the builders, okay? Dad,
It's Korea Junjun.
I'm going to see it, okay?
Be careful of the edge, okay?
Yeah. I'll be careful of the edge,
Good.
and I'll be soon back.
I'm just admiring my work. What are you doing? Are you struggling to put your shoes on?
Yeah.
Story wants to see Kuya Junjun, see what he's up to. He's concentrating on his work, Story.
Yeah.
You saying that?
Yeah.
It's because he's standing right on the edge. He has to be really careful, doesn't he? Four years old is that awkward parenting stage where you know you have to let them find their boundaries, but at the same time, of course, you have to keep them safe. So Story right now has requested that she stay outside and watch the builders, as she says. So I've told her to sit here. How's that looking for our first placement?
It looks good.
Yeah?
It looks so much bigger in
What?
this house, doesn't it?
The hanging does, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because the ceilings are quite low in here. But I feel like it's transformed the room already.
Yeah, it looks good.
Found you,
Yeah?
and found me.
Are you looking at our drone photo?
Yeah.
Can you see us swimming? Do you like it? Will it look good in here?
Yeah.
The more time we spend in this house, like actually living in this house, the things you start to notice. Like, for example, there is no mirror in here at all. I was like, oh, I need to sort my hair out. Oh, there's no mirror. Oh, let me go into the other room. Nothing here. So I took both the bedrooms and the bathroom, and there was nowhere to look at yourself. And it's like, that is like a hospitality secret 101. There has to be a mirror somewhere in the house. Sacha always says this, but how often is there never a full-length mirror
Yeah.
for getting ready?
Yeah, no, it's very rare that you get one. So when you do see one, I'm like, yeah, there's a mirror.
Yeah, you
I
got-
can see what I look like today.
Especially when you're on holiday, because
Yeah.
you generally put on an outfit and you think, oh, I'm going to take my pictures today.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out for a restaurant dinner. I want to look nice.
Exactly, yeah.
And if you can't see yourself full length, so that's something we could buy.
Yeah.
And perhaps we could put it in this room here.
Yeah, well, I brought over a few things. So I've put some books out. So a couple of candles. I've got our little cosy sign here.
Yeah, not this. This is my
Yeah,
tin of screws.
Yeah, nails or. But I think, yeah, if we put a mirror here and something, so when the door is closed, because I was in here the other day with Story watching a film and we had the door shut, and we were laying on the bed, but it's like there's nothing to look at.
Yeah, it's very plain.
Yeah. So actually, what about?
Yeah, you could try it. Well, it's already looking quite nice.
Just something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's matching the love to get cozy heart as well.
Yeah. Use this now, actually.
Yeah, it's super hot. I don't think I've mentioned yet that there's actually a power cut on. I always find that power cuts are the perfect time to get out there and do some DIY because all of the tools are battery powered, and because I can't use the computers to do all of our computer and business work, this is the perfect time to do some home DIY. Can we just say, Story, that we're super impressed with your monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, the banana in his tummy, he ate a green banana and a yellow banana.
Inside his tum?
Yeah.
And what are these black circles on the palm tree?
And footholes and armholes.
Ah, for climbing.
Yeah.
I see. I also think that's really cool. A little detail like that, like putting the footholes in the palm tree. If Story had never lived in a place with palm trees, that detail would be missed out because you would draw a palm tree how you would see it in a cartoon perhaps, and those details wouldn't be there. But looking around you, every single palm tree has the footholes and handholds cut into them so that the coconut guys can climb to the top and harvest the coconuts. A bit of world school education for you, Story. You got Siargao. I actually don't know who this other dog is. He's been turning up a lot lately. He's like Siargao's playmate. They're always fighting with each other. But Siargao is the winner, look. The neck dominator.
Why is he the winner?
It's looking pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Can you put that one over here too?
Yeah, I think so, because it just shows where we are, isn't it? It's just down the road.
Wow.
Yeah, nice, isn't it?
Oh, glorious, Mum.
Glorious? I've never heard you say glorious before. It's the right word though.
It said glorious.
Ah. Well, I'll leave you macrameing your heart's content in here with Eden.
Okay.
Make sure Eden doesn't run out and jump off the edge.
Yeah, I don't think she will.
And Story, you've got a job to do as well. Do you remember what the job is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Goats.
That's it, goats. Can you go and get the cauliflower leaves from the other house?
You think you can come?
Sure. Put a few chairs here, just in case. Although Eden is very skilled at getting through tiny little gaps. We haven't actually mentioned this in any of the recent vlogs, but there is actually another big lockdown happening in Manila. So the island has got quieter again, there's like no domestic tourists, and everyone's feeling a bit down at the moment because of that. But we're trying to stay positive here, trying to keep our message clean. We are very happy where we are. Siargao is still very much a bubble of safety. I think you guys can see that from the vlogs as well. We're pretty much using this time where we're not freely allowed to travel to, you know, build our home base again, as you can see. And there's one adjustment to island life that we are looking for a solution for, and that is the whole power cut situation. I'd say once every 2 weeks we have a proper half day to full day power cut. Actually, maybe a month. Once a month you'll have a full day power cut. And people have suggested that we get a diesel generator, but it's so noisy and you have to like connect it to your house electrics and everything. It's a bit of a big job. One thing we did find online the other day was an epic power bank. It was like 240,000 mAh power bank, which should last for over 2 days if you use low energy appliances. So we thought we could buy a stand-up fan that runs on very low wattage, and I think that may just be the solution, because yes, we won't be able to run air conditioning, but we'll have stand-up fans cooling the rooms down so we can get work done. Story will be comfortable, Eden will be comfortable, and also we can charge all of our devices, keep our phones up and running. We need it to run for a minimum of 24 hours. They're very expensive, but we might be able to get a deal on one because there's a lot of sales going on, and it would make island life just that little bit easier. If you ever plan on moving to a house in the Philippines and it is on one of these remote islands, you will have these same problems. So it's worth factoring this into your lifestyle. Deliveries take ages, power cuts are problematic, internet is spotty, but there's always a solution. So the goat hunt isn't going so well, is it, Story? The goats haven't been in their cage all day, have they?
Dad,
Hmm?
I think it's a shame because look, there's goat seed.
Goat seeds?
Yeah, goat seed.
What, you mean like goat droppings?
Yeah.
Are you being a tracker?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. You're tracking them. Alright, see if you can find where they are then. Well, we're almost at the edge of the land. You can see the sea now, and I still can't see any goats, Story. What do you think?
We need to turn that way.
Yeah? Should we turn back and see if we can find them the other way?
Yeah, which way?
How has power cut day been?
It's not very good,
Not very good.
is it?
Why is that? Tell me why.
Because I don't like power cuts.
Don't like power cuts?
Yeah.
What have you been doing today though during the power cut?
Doing crafts.
Crafts, yeah?
Yeah, but I haven't done crafts.
You did a bit of crafts, you did some drawing.
Yeah, that was art.
Oh, sorry. Yeah?
Yeah.
And has it been hot and sweaty?
It was a bit sweaty in there because it was a bit, and then Mum finally put van air.
A fan air on you?
Van air.
Fan.
Fan.
Yeah, she did a hand fan on you, didn't she?
Yeah, and it finally made me good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it didn't make me sweaty.
So you were
For
feeling...
a while, Dad's done it.
Yeah?
You done it.
Yeah.
Then I got a bit good.
So you were feeling a bit uncomfortable in the heat.
Yeah.
So if we had a fan during a power cut that worked,
Yeah.
would that solve that problem?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is another good activity for power cut day. Show us your skills. Whoa! Wow, good save, good save. That was a bit nerve-wracking, wasn't it? Look at Dad. Look at Dad. I told you to look at Dad, you were looking down. Good girl, well done. Whoa, had to stop filming there to help you stop. Because you've got no brakes on this bike, have you?
Yeah.
You've actually got no way from stopping apart from gravity alone.
Actually, brakes are called pedals.
No, pedals are pedals, they help you go forward, brakes help you stop. Go, go, go! Woohoo! Good balancing. You would think that this would be quite a cooling activity, you know, whizzing down in the breeze, but it's not. There's no breeze here whatsoever. It's just stale. Not a good day for a power cut. Story insisted on doing biking today though, didn't you? You having fun?
Yeah.
Ow, ow, you crushed my foot. That hurts, Story. Be gentle.
Some spikes.
No, not bad. It's what you've been working on?
It's finished.
Yeah.
Well, I need it hung up and then I can just cut the ends.
The trailers.
Well, I'd started this in Portugal. I put all the strings on and never actually done it, so it's finished, finally.
How weird. Imagine when you first started that, knowing that you'd be finishing it in a beach house in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
You'd never be able to predict that.
Never.
So we're still DIYing around the house and Sacha just had a crazy idea to use aqua pizza boxes as decorations. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Aqua Siargao was our favourite pizza shop in the north, and just recently the family had to close down the restaurant and leave the island. So there's no more use for these lovely pizza boxes here up in the north, and we're just trying them out, seeing if we can make them into some kind of decoration.
Yeah.
You want to try it out?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about putting another kind of weaved fan or something on the wall or on the back of the door, and I was just leaving our house and saw them all on top of the fridge, and I was like, well, this is exactly the same thing but just a different shape.
Yeah.
And it was a pizza box, but it's not anymore.
Yeah.
So, you know, let's repurpose, reuse.
I mean, the good thing about it is nobody would ever have thought these were pizza boxes anyway, unless they lived on the island. So
I was thinking this space, but then we're going to put a mirror here. So how about if it was like that, too, like that?
it definitely does look like a decoration.
I just feel like that it needs something. Like if you're in here laying and going to sleep, or if you're in here in the evening, it just needs something, a little bit more to make it a bit cosy.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I don't think 2 is enough though. I think it needs to be at least 3.
They're quite big though, so you don't want to overdo it.
That's true. Yeah, I think this is better because this room seems bigger. I wouldn't say no to that. Although when the door's open, it might need to be closer to this. How's it look? Quite effective, isn't it? You happy with how it turned out?
I am actually.
It's gotten a bit too dark to film in the house now, so I have to show you what we did another day. The fence progress is looking good. Just these little touches. It's all you need to make you feel like your place is settled in the world. And what amazing timing. Just as I locked that door up, the power came back on and I saw that Story had actually left on the bathroom light. So I've managed to turn it off so we won't be wasting electricity. I wouldn't have known it was on if I went over to our house. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, feeling positive, and I hope you guys are doing the same wherever you are in the world. So we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.
Dad, look, I found it on the table. Is that a chestnut?
It's like an old peanut.
Yeah.